On my grave, I'm not going underneath. Call it luck, I'm just getting what I reap. Should've died, angels kept me on my feet. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. I never go another winter without heat. Gotta face it, just can't turn the other cheek. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. They know me very well, I ain't live no fairy tale. All the work that I put in, they know I ain't gonna tell. I keep it 100, cause all I know is real. I come from a line of hustlers, they only know the deal. They taught me how to move them quick and to play it slick. And to make sure that I watch out who I'm fucking with. Cause motherfuckers got the game fucked up. They telling no motherfuckers to get a time cut. They slaves, they biggest fear is a lawnmower. I dare a motherfucker say my name, watch how I John Doe 'em. I blindfold them, duct tape to hold them. They bodies eroding, exposed in acid soaking. I'm popping pills and smoking, overdosing on hydrocodone. My story keeps unfolding, a prophecy growing. I'm on a mission, but I'm buried these snitches who scared of a conviction. Leaving the scene, but I'm leaving no witnesses. I just look at it like I'm saving somebody a sentence. My name won't be mentioned, so motherfucker, let's get it. As I time to mission, cause my decision will leave your fucking sign stripping. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. Call it luck, I'm just getting what I reap. Should've died, angels kept me on my feet. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep. On my grave, I'm not going underneath. I never go another winter without heat. Gotta face it, just can't turn the other cheek. That's why these demons gotta kill me in my sleep.
I circle way around, but still some a square root. Aided by the streets, only objective is to chase loot. Off my own too, that's how I pivot. Street life full time, no intermittent. I ain't scared of a sentence, accusation like clue. That sycamore blue is Terre Haute and Hoosier roots. If fuck the troops, I lead my army through the field. Ain't gonna send the pawns march through the blood spill. I'm so like a pill, I alter your mind state. What y'all lack is heart, fall apart to the high stakes. Do this my way, my reputation savage. When I was down, bitch, I divided up the fractions and multiplied the addicts just to get the bag up. Seem like I'm always down, this shit don't add up. You big mad, huh? How I feel that I stay loyal. Acting like my brother when you mean more to me in the soil. I'd rather smoke a foil than shake your fucking hand. Regardless you good or wrong, so I'ma turn my back like a man. You ain't trying to see these hands, so you can go to bed straight. Oh, I take it to the grave.
Hey, it's Miranda Monday.
Oh my God. I can't believe. Is it Monday again?
It is that day
What?
and that time.
Oh my God. I don't even, it feels like yesterday.
I know.
I was right here.
Yes.
Sweating and stinking, just like now. It was an amazing thing. Oh, man, guys, welcome to another Monday Love. It has been a long week. So many things happening. Oh, my gosh. I could probably go all day for my personal stuff, but woo, this ain't the show about Joe. It'd be called the Joe Show. We talk about stupid stuff. Guys, welcome. We missed you guys. It is
Very much so.
Awesome. I hope everybody had a really great weekend. I know myself. I was in a wedding and a practice dinner and
a commercial.
Commercial.
No,
we
shot
just
a commercial.
We just shot a commercial.
Oh.
Right, literally. Like I just ran from the cemetery where we were shooting this film festival commercial, and yeah, I'm still wet from the rain and
He literally
running. I'm
ran.
also,
He really ran.
I have this thing called fat. I've been really working on it. And for some reason I sweat when I run. I'm trying to figure out why, but
combination
it's probably the straining on my heart.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit of strain on heart, but no. We got a really
Yes.
awesome guest tonight.
Yes.
I'm really excited.
Yes, we absolutely do.
Yes. Yes.
And getting to do some research on them.
What?
Very interesting.
No way.
Very interesting.
Really?
Yes.
I want to know.
So, without further ado,
That's it.
let's bring them on.
All right. Do I get to that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh my God. Without further ado, Weird Sister. The Weird Sister, right? I messed up.
Plural.
Weird Sisters.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I put the wrong plural. Are you guys on? Did it come back on?
Yeah, we're on.
Oh, you guys, I was just like, do you guys hear me? Sometimes that Zoom connection gets all funky.
That's us. Yeah, we're the Weird Sisters.
Right on. I'm so, I can't wait to find out about the name and all that stuff. But before we really get going, guys, do you guys have any shout out plugs, anything like that you guys want to tell everybody out here?
There goes our light. Well, we just put out a song about a month or so ago, Live and I Learn. So we're pretty stoked for that. And,
Awesome.
Music video too. We filmed it all on VHS. This stream right now is on VHS actually.
I was getting ready to say that. I'm like, that looks like an authentic filter. I was like, man,
Yeah,
that's
like
really
it.
awesome. That's really cool.
That
Yes.
is awesome. Taking it back.
That's so cool. That really is.
I
I'm like
remember
a straight
that.
film geek. That's super awesome. I didn't even think about it. You guys just have a regular capture card and use the VHS.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You got to sit there for like 2 hours whenever the tapes are transferring.
Oh no.
So
That's the longest part.
let's let's start from the beginning.
Okay, take me there.
Let's go back. Let's go back. You guys are kids. What started it all? What started the love of music?
Oh well, okay. So I'm from like middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania, which is really sweet. And I started playing the guitar probably when I was like 8 or 9 years old, and then just like everything else, you just start going deeper and deeper and deeper. And I moved down to Nashville when I was about 19, and just sat in an apartment all alone with nobody. And I finally I met up with Gabrielle, and we started jamming all the time. Next thing you know, it was time to play music in front of people.
Right on. So when did you? Okay, so you moved to Nashville. About how old were you when that occurred?
19.
Oh, okay. So you some years later. So it wasn't like you moved when you were a kid to Nashville.
No. I just hopped in my car and I moved here. I got a job working as a carpenter, and I figured out where to live later.
Hell yeah. There's work everywhere with that, Phil.
Yep. And then when did you start like taking it seriously? Like you knew you loved it as a kid. When did it transition for
Music.
you?
Yeah,
When did it transition for you to be like, we can really do this? Like,
I guess I never thought about whether really doing it. I immediately, I guess, like I just like that was it. Like I'm gonna play the guitar and that's it. Like I haven't thought about anything else ever since.
Wow. That's awesome.
Probably about age 12 for me. That was the age.
So Gabrielle, okay, so he's from the nowhere in Pennsylvania. So where did you start off as a young child?
Well, it's a weird story, but we'll just go with I moved from Michigan to Nashville. I finished school up there for music.
Awesome.
And, so ultimately, Nashville brought us together because of music, which is it's not that original. A lot of people come here for that reason, but it worked out really good.
But that's awesome. That's an awesome story. What school of music did you go to?
University of Michigan. in
Nice.
Ann Arbor.
Okay.
I
Okay.
did orchestra conducting, like.
Okay. My music degrees from IU, so it's I have a minor in music business, but with media arts and science and some other randomness that don't pay me well. So
You're there, but it's all about the love, right?
absolutely, absolutely.
that's something that is actually a good question. Did you find that it was easier to find love in Nashville, or did you have to go outside of Nashville to start getting love?
And not necessarily as a couple, like as far as your fans. Like, I think their home base though when they started was there though.
Nashville.
Yeah.
You can take this one.
Yeah, I guess like the Nashville's really, really fucking supportive. Everyone here, it's such a great community, and everyone's kind of just grinding on their own things. But it's like whenever, we get outside of town, and you know, I just don't think people are used to bands being so loud. and whatever else we do, so there definitely is like a little.
It's a different kind of love.
It's a different kind of love, yeah.
I gotcha.
I like that.
Yeah,
Well-
we've done playing around. Yeah, we want to come up to Indianapolis soon.
Absolutely. You guys got to let us know so we can make sure we're there.
Yes.
We will.
And I will absolutely be there. If I tell you, I will be there.
So, for a lot of our guests, it seems like when there's more love, at least when they're first started, when they're going to tour and things. So, like, when we send that question out, everybody seems to have their own interpretation of what happens, So Nashville's kind of a piece that's kind of, I could see where that's not, that doesn't run like regular cities. Because, like, here in Indianapolis, there is a good music scene, but in some areas it's terror. It's just, it's not consistent. Country music's probably okay. Metal, good luck. Rock and roll. And I think every city has that struggle. But I know as far as my group, we would go like around here. We would have the same crew almost at every show. But then we go to Michigan and the house is almost sold out, and we go to Ohio and it was a whole different world than what it was like here. So it's just we try to get everybody's perception of that, and I could see where Nashville, man, it's the, music capital. It's not just country, it's music. So everybody's there because we've done some stuff down there, and it's fabulous. It's awesome. I love it.
And there's also there's the other side of that where it's just like everybody's got a band, everybody's playing. There's so many different scenes and circuits and like cliques and stuff like that. And that's something we've kind of just orbited around since we moved here. We have like our...
That's good.
Yeah, because a genre was like, we're playing rock and roll, but it's like we also don't necessarily fit in with like the regular psych bands or the regular rock and roll bands, or punk bands or whatever they are, but it's like you said, going to different cities. It's like you're walking into a different world, like whatever world that someone has been working on for years in their basement, and then all of a sudden you're there, and it's like it could be anything.
I like that. I like that perception. That's a really good. Hey, do we have a video in file? So we're talking music. Can we go ahead and share a video real quick? We're telling everybody about your music. Let's go ahead and share. Is this the new song that we're sharing?
Yes. Live and I Learn.
Live and I Learn. All right, guys, for all you Monday lovers out there, here's the Weird Sisters. Live and I Learn.
Sick.
I like the VHS, man. I dig it.
Hey,
you know that Funkadelic song, Loose Booty? Goose Booty.
Oh, man. I lost my train of thought.
This is awesome. A cassette. Yeah. I'm loving this. I dig them. I like this. Hell yeah. I like it. Oh my God, this is funny.
It's fun to make.
I bet. For everybody that's just turning in, this is Weird Sisters, Live and I Learn. I love it. This is awesome. The Duncan Wizard.
We don't take ourselves seriously.
I love their style. I dig it. I dig it. Man,
I love it,
guys,
guys.
this is awesome. Oh my gosh, I love. It's funny, and I love your style. You got a very almost cage the elephant kind of swag with it. Definitely not meaning if you like that or not like it, but some of it kind of definitely had that. I dig it absolutely.
Yeah, that music video was really crazy to make. There were so many obstacles that we ran into because we kind of had to make it within 24 hours, and we couldn't find the battery for the camera, so we ended up running everything off the van battery. You know, it's like trying to find green face paint in February was definitely very difficult. We had to make all that stuff ourselves, and
Yeah, I with my recording, I have an old VHS, and I'm sure the batteries are toast, but I have it put up for just in case moments I love it. I love it. That was such a cool style. I love your music. It's great, man. I can't wait. Seriously, that's awesome.
So separately, who would you say like your idol is, or who inspired you most to go into music?
It's hard. It's really hard. I would say for me, probably my music teachers. Really, I was a total nerd, and I was a band nerd. I had piano teachers, saxophone teachers, the whole bit. So just knowing how amazing they were, and they kind of really showed me just how wonderful music could be, and I just wanted to do it forever. So that would be for me.
Hell yeah.
I don't know about you.
Are you talking about just like when it first, like what first got you really excited about the thing?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw Back to the Future Part 1. And that shit was so sick. Like Marty McFly coming out and playing Johnny
Yours
B.
is so
Good.
much more interesting than mine. I'm gonna think about it.
That's awesome.
It got me excited about like, because like I feel like the first half of my life so far I wanted to be Marty McFly, but like now I'm like drawing inspiration from Doc Brown, but like that's still my favorite movie ever.
I like it. I like it.
You know that whole scene that he's playing the guitar at the end in the prom.
Oh yeah.
It's not him.
Yeah, I found that out later. Yeah, but
Yeah, I was like, no way, man. I love that movie. And it wasn't. I was.
But he learned all the parts. So, I mean, like what he's doing
Yeah.
on the guitar is like, but that's what.
Oh
is-
no, he could play.
Learned it.
They just had him. I just watched a video. Oh my god, he was on stage and played Johnny B. Good with the Foo Fighters. I think it was the Foo Fighters.
would be cool.
Seriously, and he got out there. He didn't run the whole thing, but he was held himself together enough to play the verses and parts of the chorus and stuff. And I mean, for what he's struggling with, that was so impressive
That
and
would be
amazing.
cool to see.
Yeah, I'll show it to you later.
I'll
Yeah.
find that.
It's on YouTube.
Okay.
Sponsors.
There you go. With touring, what would you say your favorite venue has been?
Oh geez, that's so hard because like every city has like their own special zone.
Yes.
We tend to really like the divier places.
Okay.
You know, like the Nick in
Birmingham.
yeah, or
Yeah.
like the Smiling Moose up in Pittsburgh or something like that. It's like this. You know, there's something about like a smaller club that like.
Or even house parties. Those are some of the funnest
Yeah.
Oh,
places.
house parties
When
are
we're in a new city.
house parties are the shit.
I mean, like, don't get us wrong. We love being on a big stage, and it's like it definitely feels really good to do that. But at the same time, we like to get sweaty too.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what? And it's more intimate. Those like really big house parties where it's packed and you barely got room, or you're in a living room and there's people up the
Everybody's
stairs in the other room. You know,
And
absolutely.
you're eye level with everybody.
Right.
I mean, like,
It's more
person-
it's more personable. You're right there together, feeling it. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, we love that shit, man. That's
So
always
how long have you guys been together, or at least the Weird Sisters?
2018. Like we started playing shows around January 2018.
Gotcha.
Yeah, because we met and we jammed for like a couple years. Like we were just hanging out and jamming and just being friends, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like she would come into my house and jam a synthesizer, and I played drums all day, or vice versa. You know, we were just like partners in crime, running around Nashville.
And I had never jammed before. I was only classical player. I didn't know anything about synths and other keyboards and stuff. So he like showed me all that stuff. And then I just was kind of done with classical music. I only wanted to jam and write my own stuff with him.
Yeah, dude, she had never
So
listened to
he-
Pink Floyd.
Yeah,
What?
it was bad.
No
Well,
way.
he corrupted me. Totally corrupted me. My parents still hate him to this day. So
That's okay. It sounds like he was corrupting you with some good shit.
Right. In a good way.
yeah.
Absolutely. Well, living in Nashville, have you had starstruck moments, or even touring with someone like starstruck you?
Well, the other night, we were at this local spot down the street and we saw Billy Gibbons.
Nice.
Cool.
Okay.
And that was pretty cool. Yeah, I was gonna say hi to him, but there were like a million women up like next to him at the bar, and I was like, I'm not even trying. So
Right.
that was cool.
Yeah, we just played that one cool.
But you see people all over
They're
town.
real
That's
cool.
the thing about Nashville. You just if you really are like a local, you know not to go up to them and talk to them.
Absolutely.
That's not cool.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I get. I mean, it makes sense though. I mean, because they're all humans, and half of them they get tired of the attention, or some of them they might want more attention, depending on how much of a attention whore they are. But
Right.
Yeah. Well, we met Billy D. Williams one time up in Cleveland. That was really cool.
oh, not Lando.
Oh yeah, like yeah. I asked him. I was like, man, like you want drinks with Colt 45? And he was like, no, he didn't do that anymore. I guess.
He probably was like, "Yeah, I've never heard that one before." But I was thinking the same thing. I probably would have said.
Well, he was there to see the band. I mean, I was pretty smooth about it, but like he was so much smoother. Yeah,
It's Billy D, baby.
In real life.
I did.
That's awesome. If you guys, I mean, so if you guys had the option, do I do a live and dead? Nah, well, whatever. Live or dead, if you had the option to pick any artist that you would perform with, who would you perform with? And why?
Like be in their band or like be on the same bill?
Same song.
For me, it would be Johann Sebastian Bach for sure.
Okay.
Like the one from hundreds of years ago, not the rapper or whoever that is.
No, I got you. I got you. That's probably one of the best answers. That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, probably James Brown.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've always wanted to just be in James Brown's band so bad.
You guys
maybe.
so got to let us know when you guys get here. I want to hang with you guys. You guys are right up my
Absolutely.
alley.
Absolutely. Now, how many different instruments do you guys play?
I play all the keyboards, all the saxophones. I do a little vocals. I've tried to play violin, but I suck so bad. It's just not even an option. What about you?
Yeah, I play the guitar, and I mean I can play other instruments. Like I can play the bass guitar, I can play drums a little bit, I can play keys a little bit, harmonica and stuff like that. But like when I play the guitar, I don't gotta think about it. I just feel that one. Everything else, I kind of got to be like, okay. So I'm good enough to record a couple of things if I got enough time.
Right
On
on.
all the other instruments, yeah.
The Colt 45 hat's appropriate after.
Very much so.
Did you plan that? We gotta wear
No, I-
we gotta wear the hat I got with Billy D.
I didn't think you could make it out. I was like, yeah, this is a coincidence. But yeah.
You look down just long enough to where it was like, oh, Colt 45. So, as far as touring and stuff, what do you guys got set up? Do you guys have dates coming up? What's going on?
We're doing a lot of recording this summer, but we do have some things coming up. Like we have something in Atlanta, something in Knoxville, something in Lexington. So we're just kind of doing some regional stuff.
Yeah, we're booking right now.
We're booking right now.
Hit a brother up, hit a sister up as well.
Yes.
Because we'll come to your town.
You guys
Gotcha.
hear that out there while you're trying to set up these bands? Because I know 2 or 3 of you guys like, will they come to Pennsylvania? I know Stacy will ask that.
Yes.
She will ask, how far from Pennsylvania are you? Go on, like, share, review, subscribe, hit the bells, do all that stuff. Get over to the Weird Sisters, like their stuff, share their stuff. If you don't like it, somebody will.
Absolutely.
Everybody just take the time to share and share the love, because that's what it's about. Everybody look out for each other. So anyway,
Absolutely.
take away from that sponsored moment.
What would you say? And this is a stock question.
Stock question. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Spit it out, swallow.
Yeah. What would be your most embarrassing moment at an event or venue?
Okay.
Oh,
Does it have to be with this band or just in life?
In life.
In life.
Okay. I was 14 and a half at that very awkward point you know, at that age. And I went out to this, it was a jazz competition. That's the level of nerd I was back then. I managed to bring my entire saxophone except for the part that hooks into the main part, where like the bendy part is with the mouth.
Yeah.
I did not bring that part, and I had a solo that we were being basically was part of like the competition to get judged on. I had to go. My teacher made me go around the entire festival asking people if they had a matching part for the horn.
Oh my gosh.
I never forgot. Well, actually, that's a lie. To this day, I still forget shit, but I won't forget that again.
Did you eventually find the neck for your sax?
Yeah, at my house, like on my bed. Yeah.
Well, no. I know you had that, but did you get somebody that let you use one though?
Yes, it wasn't the same exact part, but we made it work.
There you go. That's
Well, I learned.
yeah. I get that.
Yeah.
Isaac, you're over here pondering here.
Well, I'm thinking
He
that.
has a lot to choose from.
Yeah, I have a lot to choose from. Yeah, probably the worst is like this one time I was. It was like a you know, when you're a kid, it's like, you know, adults always encourage you to show off stuff like that. It's like, yeah, go do the talent show or something, and I tripped on my shoelace and I fell off the stage.
Oh no.
I didn't get to play that.
How old were you?
They're too old. Like I was probably like 14 or something. Like
That's still a bad age.
That's PTSD style. That's
But it's honestly like that's not the worst moments on stage. Is like when you fuck up and you know you did, and then she looks, and then she knows I did, and then she looks at your eyebrow, and like even if no one else knows, it's like, oh, like, there's nothing more discouraging than that feeling.
I know what you, man. My bandmate, we were together for a long time, and unfortunately, one of my main people had to move to Georgia, and it's kind of made things crazy. But that look when because nobody else knows off stage, but it's like, what the fuck is he doing? What you're just, I'm singing, so I'm trying to just keep my shit going, and I can always look to one side and see the stare that's going back here. Like, oh shit, here we go. We'll get back in sync, guys.
Oh yeah, we're hard on each other. We're so hard on each other.
Totally.
Yeah.
But that makes. I mean, seriously. I mean that puts the construction of your music together.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
it really does. Having somebody that's going to be on you. That'll bring the best out of you. Mm-hmm. That structure, I guess, is kind of more the wording I was looking for.
That's why we've been able to do it for so long, because it's like we don't have like real disagreements. Like we always agree at the end, and it's just like getting whatever. Like you got some fuzz on you from the day, rough day or something, and you're bringing it with you into that zone, or you just your ego's in the way for a second. It's like we hold each other very accountable for that type of bullshit, and.
But that's good.
We always end up agreeing. That's or else we wouldn't be able to do this. Like we both very strong-minded, strong-willed people. So it's
me and Miranda never argue. Just as soon as she doesn't agree with me, I just kind of smack her around a few times.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Yeah. In this life.
You better stop it. Listen to me, woman.
He doesn't have our monkey anymore. We used to have a third.
Oh.
And
Lloyd graduated. To building houses in California or something, wherever that monkey went.
And he used to beat up on Monkey all the time, so he misses Monkey.
I do miss Monkey. He's around here somewhere. I have to get him out and beat the shit out of him on the show.
There you go. Make yourself feel better. Bully. So, explain to me Lost in the Chronic before we watch it.
Ooh. Yeah.
yeah. Well, I guess obviously it's kind of a euphemism, but really it's against contrary belief. It's not about weed. It's probably more about being lost in the process, but you can definitely get lost in the process. from different directions.
Depends on where you buy it from. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. But the music video especially is very important because we made it with our friend, The Real Tom Productions.
Okay.
And you can find his more of his video work at therealtom.net. And it got us into the whole analog VHS thing. And that was our first attempt at making a music video together. And he produced and directed. Him and Gabby wrote the whole video, and he produced and directed the whole thing. And we're very proud of how that video came out. And the song itself too, our buddy Vance mixed it, and it's a pretty sweet recording.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Well, let's we go ahead and play that one. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
All right. So everybody out there that's just turning in, here is the Weird Sisters, Lost in the Chronic. I am digging the
Our
FH.
target is acquired.
Excellent. Set course for Earth.
Setting course for Earth.
We'll acquire our specimens soon.
Polyphonic, lost in the chronic, chromatic, static, dramatic, adjust the amplitude of attitude, call me quadratic, or did I misconstrue? It's overdue, the rendezvous was one-on-one, I had a different view, I see sound waves and x-rays, lost in some sonic sphere, aristocratic, so high that I'm shedding tears, mother, step, half step, diatonic, harmonic, kaleidoscopic ears, making quadraphonic, subatomic grooves, just some neon and black. If you got the moves, set the sustain and attack. If you want the view, you know you gotta step back. I'm saying win or lose, just remember to laugh.
It's funny. I didn't mean it.
I dig it. I like your guys' style. This is cool.
Chronic, chromatic, static, dramatic, adjust the amplitude of attitude, call me polyphonic. Lost in the chronic, chromatic, static, dramatic, adjust the amplitude of attitude, call me polyphonic. Lost in the chronic, chromatic, static, dramatic, adjust the amplitude of attitude, call me polyphonic. Lost in the chronic, chromatic, static, dramatic, adjust the amplitude of attitude, call me polyphonic. In the chronic.
Hell yeah. I am digging the VHS. I am
I like it a
so
lot.
digging it. That is awesome. I love it.
I like it.
Seriously.
Yes. Yes.
And nobody's really doing it at all.
No.
So I dig it. I mean, and
It's a lot of work.
absolutely. I mean, because the like, how much is there green screens going on here? That's what I thought I was picking up. So,
Layer. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, because you've got the puppeteering with the things on the strings. It's kind of almost like a tripped out Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse, Pee Wee's Playhouse.
That is, yes.
I mean, really. I mean, I bet you we could take that, put the Pee Wee's Playhouse on there, and be like, "Wah!" And then it would just fit.
It would fit. Yeah.
But I dig it, guys. That's so awesome, guys. Everybody that's just tuning in, make sure you get over to Weird Sisters and like and share and check their music out. These guys are killing it. I love it.
Absolutely.
I love the style. I really do love the style.
One share doesn't cost anything. Really doesn't.
Does it?
It doesn't.
Really?
So what would you guys say your process of writing is?
Well, we jam a lot, and out of the jams come riffs, and out of the riffs typically will come songs. Lyrics sometimes come just randomly, and then they fit into riffs that were from different times in the month or the year or the week. So it's kind of a mixture of a process, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, definitely. It's just it's kind of just like solving the puzzle whenever you have an idea. But it all comes from like that creative place, like whether it be jamming or just like that flow of consciousness type scenario. We really try to lean into that rather than like, all right, everybody, let's sit down and write a 3-minute song, and all right, we need to have that perfect bridge and 4-part harmony right here. It's like that we're probably not that band if you like that type of stuff, but
But no, I mean, here's the thing: as much as there's chaos, like at least visually, there's all kind of things happening, but it's structured. It is.
Yes.
I mean, it's very structured and it's precise, and the music's matching the lyrics and the videos all together. I mean, it's definitely tight when it comes to that. As long as you look through the chaos and pay attention to what's going on, because as things were happening as you're saying, and I mean, if it was perfect. I mean, that's really good shit. Seriously.
we work really hard on our the recorded side of stuff. Like for pretty much everything except for Live and I Learn, we've recorded in our basement or in our house, and then either had someone else mix it, but like every part of every process we sit meticulously and do, and everything that we do is very much about the actual process of doing it, and just being very hands-on, because that's really the only way to keep it truly authentic, I think, at least for us. Other people have different avenues, but that's just on one part of that, we are our own worst enemies when it comes to that. Because I know for me, I have to step away from the board when I'm recording my vocals. I have to, because I'm like, that sounds like shit. Delete.
And
what are
he
you doing? It's the
deletes
best
it.
one, dude. And I'm just like, no, it sounds terrible. Now, if I have to be on that part, I have to record it, come back later where I can give a little bit of a space for my ears to not feel like it's me right now. And but what it's like, kind of going to the techie kind of thing. What is the program when you guys are doing it? What are you editing your video with?
Well, it's the analog boards for the actual effects.
Shut up. Absolutely. Okay.
Yeah, we're using like switchboards, like old Panasonic, like old broadcast equipment.
I'm looking at them right now.
Yeah.
Shut up. That is awesome. I thought maybe you guys were adapting it with newer, but you guys are using special effect equipment with that's phenomenal. That's really cool. Because really that,
I love that.
that is so awesome. Because really wow. I thought you was going to have like a computer and was taking the VHS and converting it, but that's even better, because that's way harder.
Yeah, well, we do that after everything's done. It's like we'll run everything through the capture card into Premiere, and then we'll just cut everything together. But there's if there's a color treatment, it's like very little. We try not to mess with any of it, just because that's how we made it. It needs to look that way,
I dig, like, seriously, I'm so impressed that you guys are using old school broadcasting stuff. That's amazing. That's seriously.
I'm like, okay.
Well, because for me, I use Adobe Premiere and Adobe After Effects for special effects like that. Because I would have thought, okay, they're using these old school effects, but they're using, a different type of editing software, because really, you guys are. It is significantly harder to do what you guys are doing in that process compared to what they do now. Because
yes and no, I agree with that to some extent, but it's like, I think the hardest part, if we were going to stay completely analog, is like cutting stuff together.
Yeah.
But like when I look at After Effects, like I don't want any part of that. Like that scares the shit out of me.
It's fun. Don't if you're into the video at all, After Effects is a lot of fun. Because you guys could do what you're doing now, but like I love After Effects. That's part of my little like ooh, because you can do lightsabers to your floating stuff to Little Big Planet and all kind of different shit. So
Yes,
anyway.
and that's not English. I just did not understand.
Little
a word
Big
he
Planet
said.
was a video game that had some really cool pop-up animation. Sorry, that's probably. I'll just shut up now. Sorry, people.
No, that's
Little
all
Big
you.
Dick.
That's all you. That's why I let you have
Actually,
it.
my kids like playing it. That's all. I've watched the little animations in the background.
We watch a lot of movies, man, and it's like the stuff that we're real inspired by, as far as like visually speaking, is majority of like just bad 70s and 80s sci-fi, like real low budget stuff where you can like look at it and be like, oh, that's how they did that, you know? Like you can see how the special effects work.
It's like old Toxic Avenger. Was it Toxic Avenger?
Yes.
I love that stuff.
Avengers.
Swamp
I watched a new
Thing.
one the other day called Planet of Dinosaurs. Favorite movies I've ever seen now.
Yeah.
It's all great.
So do you guys go out and search for material like that? So like you guys get, just hit the local library and be like, what's back here? Or, yard selling, find some more random weird videos or.
Great Escape. It's a record store in Nashville. It's like down the street from our house.
Yeah.
And they have like, how much are they?
Like 40-cent tapes.
40 cents, 25 cents tapes. So
Yeah.
we'll just go in there one day and just like, whatever. We have too many of them. It's a problem.
A lot of our equipment, we found like, VCRs and stereo equipment and stuff. Like a lot of the stuff that we're using, we found at the dump or just like, garage sales. And like, you just gotta go out and look for them,
And we don't have a TV. We only watch VHS on like an old TV.
Hey, with you guys liking the old old VHSs and things like that, have you ever seen? It is the Goodwill auction site.
Oh yeah. Oh, I know.
Oh, okay. Some people are like, "What are you talking about?" Like,
don't talk about it because there's already too many people on there.
I will shut up because I feel you. It used when I first got on it a million years ago, it wasn't so bad, and now the people are paying like 10 times the amount for Legos. Like, why are you doing that? You can buy them new, cheaper. But no.
After the pandemic, people were sitting at home and looking for cheap stuff, and they found it. Yeah.
So they came up with hobbies and things they didn't do before.
Yeah, that's true. But it's just those things, man. It's like people they drive the prices up, and then it gets hard for it gets hard.
Yeah, that's the thing that sucks with some of that auctions.
You don't want to take that away from people, when they're getting in.
Absolutely. Oh, I agree. But there's a lot of the vintage. Like I just came across a 1960s Shure microphone at. I went to I don't know if you guys have it where you're at. Goodwill Outlet. I went in there, found a $300 bat for my son that had never been used, and right in the same hand, it's still in the box. It was a Shure Beta. I think it was a Beta 58. No, I'm thinking the wrong number. But opened it up. The styrofoam was crumbling from the age. I took it apart. It was like a $500 microphone. I was like, oh, yes, I'll take it for 3 cents. Yes.
Yeah, that would never happen in Nashville. There's like so many people. Like people would just be like, recognize that, or whoever had put it out there for sale would have like looked it up first.
Well, have you guys been to a Goodwill Outlet where it's literally it's by the pound?
Oh, it's the bins thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. So like we're going through, and I'm just randomly, and I see this thing. Because the box looked like an old school razor box, and I'm just moving stuff, and I grabbed it and was like, "Holy shit, this is Shure." Open it up. I'll take that.
He's like, Miranda, look what I found.
I did, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Look.
So yeah, when it comes to that creative process, it's all Joe. Straight up. He's had me. I've sat over his shoulder before, and he's like, "Well, can't you see the difference?" Doing his graphics, and I'm like, "It's still fucking red. Red is red.
It's not.
Red is red." And so I don't. Yeah.
It's probably a different hex number, Miranda. No. So anyway,
My goodness. Call it out.
always. At least
I
it's
know.
not killing baby raccoons.
Are you serious?
I'm joking. Sorry, I have to give her shit. Her mom wanted her to kill a raccoon one time on video. Get it! It's running. I mean, they were just scared of it, and the video's she's trying to save it, and her mom's like, "Step on it, throw it, or
Stomp it,
stomp
kick
it! Oh my God, it's gonna get us!" And she's just trying to get them, and her mom's in the background. It is so funny.
It's
I have
bad.
gave her shit for years now.
It's bad.
Anytime I want to laugh, I pull it up. It's
Thanks.
it's funny as shit. It's more your mom that makes it.
Yeah.
Stop it! Throw it!
The whole time she's filming her feet.
Yeah, you see, you don't really see but she's freaking.
It's a baby. It was a baby.
It was a little guy.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't mess with the mama. No.
But Miranda used to do bounty hunting and things. So, like, I always joke that, yeah, she's going to be under your porch later. You think this interview's all. So I used to.
So doing research, yeah, I did. I did research on you guys just to have content to talk about. So when I say I did research, people don't believe me, and it's like, yeah, I have people hitting me up wanting me to do their questions for their interview with somebody else.
So with this new song, and I apologize, usually I get a lot more time to research, and I've been really crazy busy. So please, I hope this, you don't find me being rude as far as interviewing techniques and things. So with the new song that's coming out, is there an album that's following? Is there a full-length album? Or are you guys just kind of doing the single thing? I know different people feel differently about that whole process.
It's kind of, we definitely have more than enough material for an album or more right now.
Okay.
But I think we're just doing the single thing for now.
I gotcha. I just wonder because, like, really, you guys, your storytelling, your method to your madness is really intriguing. So, like, I could see you guys having that album that is telling a mass of stories with each chapter being something different. Because it's very, I'm really digging you guys. I'm gonna pull up all your guys' shit later, by the way. But I think the way you guys tell story, you're creative, it's funny. You guys are tight and structured, and you guys don't take each other's bullshit, and you guys make that amazing piece of music that also tells a great tale. So I would love to see, like, the whole, what do they call it? The not opera, the kind of the album that's from beginning to end storytelling event. Because I think you guys would murder it. I mean, because I definitely see a lot of great things with you guys in your style. Because
if we definitely, like, our next record that we do is definitely going to be probably more of like it may be different songs, but we're going to be more of like one piece of music.
Like a continuous kind of flow.
Yeah, like you sit down and listen to the songs, but like if you to really get it, we like let's make a whole album where it all runs into each other and like, you know, has different stories. Yeah.
And I think you guys would be really good at it. I seriously, and it may be just me. But I think you guys' style and it's good.
Yeah, I would have to agree.
I mean, there's
and then knowing that on the first video, you guys, made pretty much your props and your costumes and stuff like that. That's awesome.
It really is.
DIY. That's the only way. Get it done right.
Hey, but I mean it makes it stick out.
Yes.
Because I mean, this is like 130 interviews for us, and I've been in the music scene. I've been more in the rock and blues kind of area. She's country rap and country and kind of that branch. So, like, out of all the people I've seen, I really love your approach.
Yes.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Thank you.
What would you say each one of your favorite process in your writing style is?
For me, it's kind of two parts, really. It's the very beginning when you don't quite know it's a song, but you know you have something really cool. Like if I come up with a riff on my own and I'm not with him and then I show it to him and I'm like so excited, like it's almost like it's my firstborn child.
Right.
Both are just like, oh shit, this is cool. And then he does something and then it mixes with the thing that I did. But conversely, on the other side of it, when we're almost done and finally going to listen to that final mix and all of the moments of like, oh God, is this what we want? Just, constantly just really striving for that perfect, well, I don't know about perfect, but just the moment where you feel like it really is ready. That's really awesome.
Yeah, but then playing it live too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part.
The final, the presentation.
Then you play this song live, and it's like, some time goes by, and there's certain pockets inside of this song where you can jam, or like something happens, and it just like
room to breathe.
The groove starts to change over time, and it can like a song never stops growing. I think that's one thing that we've learned. A song never stops growing. You just stop playing it.
I'm with you there. I had one piece with our band, and because we were together about 8 years, we're still together. Just we're going through a hiatus because just it's hard to get everybody's life on the same page right now. But we have one song that's kind of been there since the beginning, and the evolution of it changed. It got better. It kind of did a little weirdness, and then but also it seemed like it was also all with the different people that we have, because it's just you two in the band, right? Or is there other people? Are we? Ooh, are we? Oh, we are to that point. Holy crap. That was a really good interview. I didn't realize we're to that point. So, I forget where I was going. The music threw me off.
I know.
A lot with a drummer and a bass player, but if you gotta wrap this up, like, let's do it.
No, you're good. But you do have a drummer and bass player besides just you two?
Different people, just kind of, we rotate players out. They all have different flavors. They bring something all unique and special to the table, but we are the Weird Sisters.
I dig it. I love it. Before we get done, I know we did at the beginning, but if you thought of anything different, anybody you want to shout out, sponsors, people that support you, anybody like that, if you'd like to go ahead and put that out there real quick, that'd be awesome.
Okay, Brother Z's Wang Shack, best chicken in Nashville. My dad, he's so sick, got us bad. How about the Violet Moons? They're a great band.
Yeah, check them out.
Visit the WeirdSistersBand.com. Everything you need is there, even if you didn't know you needed it.
And it is a time traveling thing. Like, just.
So guys,
cool.
we're going to do a promo piece after the show. So if you guys can hold on for a minute, we're going to go through our final show wrap up. Man, thank you again so much, guys.
So
that was such a
much.
great interview, man.
That was a really good interview. Thank you so much for spending an hour with us.
Hold
But
tight
hang
for
out.
us.
We'll be right back.
Man, what a great show!
I didn't realize it was an hour.
I know. When I heard the music, I was like, no shit.
Yeah, I know.
So
I got into it.
it's that time we go through our into the show wrap up or sponsors or whatever we got to say.
Joe's.
Okay, let me get my. Okay, so if you need any podcast needs, get a hold of Wyatt here at Wave One Media. He is killing it here. Got shows all the time, different open slots. Get a hold of Wyatt here at Wave One Media so he can take care of you. So all the graphics, all the websites, the videos, all that stuff, make sure you get a hold of me at JK Multimedia Productions. We are in full-blown productions now, doing shirts to web to video. I just got done doing a video shoot for Days of the Dead. It's going to be a great commercial. It's going to be funny. I'll send that out to everybody to check it out. Got new shirts coming. Get a hold of me at JK Multimedia so we can tell your story. And we got Miranda Monday, managing network, reaching out, connecting, scheduling, working with events, planning shows. You got to get a hold of Miranda. You can find out through the links on the page. Or how else can we get a hold of you, Miranda Monday?
Call me. My phone number is everywhere.
Everywhere. 1-800-4U. That's right. 1-800-4U. Oh, so that's it. I didn't do it all in one breath this time.
No. But I do want to give a shout out to One World Transatlantic and Soul America.
Greg, what's up?
Greg. So, yeah, that was such a great show.
It was.
Yeah, it didn't feel like an hour.
Yeah, completely. We just
I
got
know.
right to the end. So, guys.
I know. Keep in mind, you have all hated a Monday once or twice in your day.
So let Monday love you. See you guys
next week.